Have you ever met someone who just felt really good to be around? They didn't talk the most, they didn't show off, they weren't trying to impress anyone, but something about them made you want to listen, be near them, and know more. That's what people call magnetic energy. And guess what? You don't need to be rich, famous, or pretend to have it all. You don't even need to try that hard. That kind of energy comes from inside. It comes from doing the quiet work, like learning to like yourself, speak kindly to yourself, and just feel good in your own skin. So let's talk about how to do that, the simple, powerful inner work that makes people feel drawn to you without you forcing anything at all. Let's get into it. So the first step, girls, is get rooted in who you really are. This is the foundation of everything. You become magnetic the moment you stop trying to be who you think you should be and start owning who you really are. That means knowing what you value, being honest about what you like and don't like, owning your quirks instead of hiding them, accepting your strengths but also your flaws, and also letting go of the pressure to be perfect. People can feel authenticity. You don't have to prove anything. You just exist in your truth, and that's naturally draws others in. If you look around, the most magnetic people aren't the most polished or perfect. They are the most real. So right now, I just want you to ask yourself, am I being me or am I being who I think they want me to be? And when you ask yourself that, when you choose yourself over external validation, something will change in your life, and is that people will start respecting you more, you will feel more at ease, and your energy will become undeniable, more attractive because that's who you really are. The second step is heal the parts of you that you believe that you are not enough. You can't fake self-worth for long. It will always leak through. If you don't believe that you are valuable, lovable, or good enough deep down, you will keep seeking external validation, over-explaining, over-pleasing, and just changing who you are, trying to fit in specific places. Magnetism begins when you start doing the inner work to actually believe in your worth, no matter what anyone else thinks. It's about healing the wounds that made you feel like you had to prove yourself to be accepted. And here is where you need to ask yourself where those beliefs are coming from. Who do you remember that it told you that you weren't enough? Or maybe what kind of things you did in your past that you need to forgive yourself about. Those beliefs were ingrained in your mind by few, but then you also have the power to change those beliefs for beliefs that actually benefit your life. Because when you stop needing people to feel your worth, you will start feeling safe in your own body, in your own energy. You stop being needed and you start being grounded. That kind of calm confidence is very, very magnetic, very attractive, and is going to change all the relationships in your life. The next one is stop performing and start aligning. Your life will change the moment that you stop asking yourself, how can I impress them? And start asking, does this feel true for me? We waste so much energy performing, trying to say the right thing, wear the right thing, be the right kind of person in every situation. But the truth is that people don't connect to perfection. They connect to authenticity, to alignment. And what alignment means, it means that your words match your values and it matches your actions. In that moment, when you stop trying to sell a version of yourself that is not real and start living as yourself, you will attract the right people. So the inner work here is make peace with disappointing people if it means being true to yourself. If you have to say no when it's a no, do it. If you have to say yes, do it. Stop chasing people who make you feel like You have to earn a seat at the table. You don't need to perform to be chosen. You just need to align with what's already true inside you. That's what creates a lot of confidence. And confidence rooted in alignment, not in ego, is what makes your presence feel trustworthy and magnetic. What people don't understand is that by performing and trying to be someone that you are not, you are surrounding yourself with every kind of people, maybe the people that you are trying to impress. But what if instead of performing, you just own your real character and then you attract the people who actually align with who you are? Look how much energy and time you will save just by doing that. Pretending being someone that you are not is really exhausted, and eventually it doesn't matter how much effort do you put into this relationship, the mask will fall off. Why? Because it's not real. So stop performing and try to be aligned with who you really are. Next one, learn to love how to be with yourself. If you don't like being with you, why will anyone else? This is where a lot of magnetism is built. When you actually enjoy your own company, when you stop craving being around people just because you don't want to be alone, when you can be by your own and don't feel lonely, when your own approval means more to you than maybe the likes or the praise or the attention or the comments that other people has to say about you. When you love being with yourself and you stop needing other people to fulfill you, that's what makes your presence feel powerful. Because let's be honest, nothing is more attractive than someone who is whole in their own. So invest in that relationship. Take yourself on solo walks, on dates, spend time doing things that fill your soul. Get curious about your thoughts, about your habits, about your dreams. Speak kindly to yourself even when no one is around to hear about it. Others are drawn to you because they can feel the peace and the self-trust in your energy. My favorite phrase of all the times is that the relationship that you have with yourself will set the standard for the relationship that you have with everything else. So if you learn how to love yourself, if you learn how to have a healthy relationship alone, just being with you, the rest of your relationships are going to be really healthy and really valuable into your life as well. So real magnetism is not about trying to show up people. It's not about being loud. It's not about going outside and say, hey, I'm confident, I'm magnetic, I have a lot of value. No, it's a quiet energy that comes often from the self-worth and the self-confidence that you bring to the table. So my invitation today is just that. Learn how to love yourself, be authentic, and in the moment that you do that inner work is when you are going to start being magnetic. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for sharing your time with me. As usually, share your thoughts in the comment section below, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.